What is up, Eastern Oregon? This is Dodzy with EOAlive Sports, and today I am joined by EOU Cross Country's Kaleah Hines. Kaleah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, man, I've known your family since long before you were, even a thought.
Right.
How'd you end up at EOU? Like, what was the process with that?
So I never really anticipated on running in college. I was actually planning on going to LCSC, and I was just going to go to college there. But then last minute, after my senior year of outdoor track at state, I reached out to Ben and talked about joining the cross country and track team. So that was when I changed my mind. It was very last minute, but yeah.
So, senior year of high school was the first time that you ever ran.
Yeah.
Competitively.
Yes.
So you've been doing it for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
This is year 4.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you play any other sports in high school?
I did dance I did dance my freshman year, but that was it.
Okay, so one question that I've never asked anybody, and I think it's important to, what's the correlation between dance and sports? You know what I mean? Like, why is it good to do something like dance before or while you're doing sports? That's a good question.
Maybe like flexibility and strength.
A lot of things.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, when I look at it, like, you see professional athletes all the time in tap classes or in jazz classes. And have you ever watched Dancing with the Stars?
Yeah.
A lot of times the best guys on there are athletes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
True.
So it ties directly into to maybe not directly into running, but it does. I mean, because it gives you a foundation.
Mm-hmm.
This EOU women's cross country team this year. What do you guys rank? I think it just came out again yesterday.
16th. Yeah.
16th. Is that the highest it's been since you've been there?
I think so. Yeah.
I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
What's the team like this year?
We're a really strong team. I'm just surrounded by a lot of very hardworking girls, and we just all know that we have to work hard to get to where we're at. And I think we all see the potential that we can be really good, and so that's really encouraging for us just moving forward. So
it's really good when, especially younger athletes can get outside of that, out of the box and see potential. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times people are constantly just so caught up in the competition of day to day that they aren't even really thinking about how can I get to the point where maybe a national contender. You know what I mean? With this cross country, how does it work? How many people run on a team? Like, how many people are scoring points, say, at a meet?
So 5 people score.
Yeah.
But say to conference, he'll take 10 girls, and then if we make it to nationals, he'll take 7. But 5 score.
5 score. So the top 5. What if you went 1 through 10? Like, what if? I mean, I know that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But you only get to use the top 5 scores.
Yeah, just the top 5 finishers that ran the best, I guess.
Yeah.
But it does matter. No matter if you're in the top 1 through 10 or 15, however many girls, everybody matters because who you're passing on the team, you could be passing one team's number 3 girl, but you're still the 10th runner on our team. So just from that standpoint, it's important, no matter what place you're at.
So I was having a conversation with Bennett, who works here, and he was a cross country track runner at LeGrand and at EOU, just like you. And I was telling him, my thought on it is that, yeah, cross country is a team sport, but really it's pretty individual, right? You're going out there and you're trying to beat your teammates. You're not going out there and holding their hand if they're slower than you, right?
Right. But yeah, I guess I could see that a little bit. But yeah, it is sometimes you don't want to lean too much towards that because you don't want to be selfish. But sometimes you do have to, if your teammate's struggling and you're racing with them, you have to go. You can be hey, come on, let's go. But if they fall back, you have to go and pick it up. Cause
I told Bennett too. I was you have to have that mentality, or you're not gonna push yourself to.
Yeah.
You should be realistically. I think it's you race yourself every race.
Yeah, for sure.
I told him, I was unless they got like some stud in the race with you that you are close with, then you're racing them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But otherwise, it should be you against yourself. Like,
No, yeah, absolutely. You against you for sure. Like,
so like, how do you keep track of that? Like, if you were say you're starting a race, right? Like, how do you know that? Do you have your old time on your watch, or how does that work?
well, I do document like my races on my watch, but I try not to look at it too much just because I feel like it's more important to pay attention to where I'm at in the race, just like seeing what teams are in front of me or where I'm at on my team instead of focusing on my time.
Okay.
Just because every course is going to be different in
Right.
cross country, so the time isn't as important, but
So you don't go like say before a race, you don't say, I need to be this far at this mark. You know what I mean? You
no.
don't do marks. But maybe in track, do you?
Yeah.
It's different, right?
Yeah, a little bit different in track.
Even in distance in track. It's like, okay, I need to be at, 5,000 meters at, this time.
Yeah,
but
definitely
not
more
in-
time oriented for sure.
Cross country is much looser. I get.
Yeah, you're not like paying too much attention to the time because you're just out running on like golf courses. So
Yeah.
you're not seeing like the billboard time or whatever
Right.
that you see in track.
I
So.
kind of like that better,
Yeah.
actually. I mean, I haven't been to a lot of. My daughter ran cross country for a couple years in high school, and it's like I saw her at the start and I saw her at the finish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's one of those sports that I don't know a lot about. I mean, I'm learning as I go. With cross country for you in the last year, a little more than a year. I mean, you ran some races this year. What's your favorite place to run at so far?
My favorite place to run, like meet?
Yeah, like where's it at?
My favorite race that we've raced at has probably been Willamette in Salem, which we
Yeah.
ran there last week.
At the park? At Busch
Yeah.
Park?
It's just a really fun and exciting race because there's so many competitors that you're racing against. I think it's somewhere, I could be wrong, but it's between like 100 and like 200 girls, maybe more.
Yeah, it's
But-
open.
Yeah, it's a lot of people. So it's really exciting. Like you take off and you're just like in this
A huge pack of
yeah,
people. Yeah, that's awesome.
it's very exciting. for
You know
sure.
that park is known for about 10 years ago. There was an owl attacking people in that park.
Oh, really? I
And
didn't
there's a
know
couple
that.
breweries in Salem. One of them is Vagabond Brewing, and they actually named one of their IPAs Hoot Attack. And they had an owl attacking the lady
Oh, wow. No,
on the
I
can,
didn't even
like
know that.
like a silhouette of it. And yeah, it was all over the news in Salem for
Huh.
I want to say almost a year. Like this owl was just coming down and
Huh.
yeah.
That's very
Yeah.
interesting. No, I haven't heard that.
It's that park there, Busch Park. That's a big park. Man.
Yeah.
That park is huge. So that's your favorite race, the Charles Bulls.
Yeah.
What's the race that you're looking forward to coming up this year? Like you already ran the Charles Bulls. What?
Yeah. Well, we're on track right now, but Nationals is in Florida,
Yep.
and I've never raced there before, so that's something that I'm looking forward to.
Are you on pace to be one of the 7?
Well, yeah, because we're ranked in the top 25 right now, so our
Okay.
team's doing well. So just need
Yeah.
to keep grinding each week, and then hopefully we can all get there.
I think Ben's told me how that works before. Like you win conference, you're in, but there's also like some at-larges, right?
Yeah, like at-large bids that like other coaches vote. It's still a little bit confusing to me, to be honest,
It
but
really is like
yeah.
the whole process because it's different for every single sport in college. Like different. Wrestling's different than
yeah,
cross country, and these team/individual sports are the ones that are really hard to follow, like the rules and how you get there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
What about you personally? What are you going to school for?
I'm going for HHP and community health, so health and human performance.
Yeah.
And then I'm hoping to pursue dietetics or nutrition.
You want to be like a nutrition coach or
Yeah, dietitian or just something in that area.
like do you want to stay in athletics and do that? Like would that like maybe like for like a D1
Yeah.
school? That would be sweet.
I think, yeah, I want to go that direction. So if I need to start as like a dietitian first and then go there, then
Yeah.
that would be the goal.
like the nutritionalist for like the San Diego Chargers or something.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be
yeah.
a sweet job. That would be so sweet. You get to travel with the team.
Mhm.
And, oh man, I've watched documentaries on all the different jobs in sports, and That one, they do everything. Not
Really?
only do they make sure that the players are, hitting their goals like nutritionally, but they're in charge of the ordering. You know what I mean? All of the supplements. It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Hmm.
That actually does sound kind of fun to me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's very interesting for sure.
why that though?
Well, I think I just have a lot of interest in physical health and all of that. I mean, it's important to me, so just, yeah, wanting to learn more about it and help other people.
Where's that come from? Like, what got you interested in it?
I think just my family, like, my mom's always, like, taught us how important it is, so just that being passed down, so.
Yeah, I like it. Do you got your phone with you?
I don't know.
Okay, but you can remember probably. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
What was the last song that you listened to or on the way here?
Oh, I gotta think about this. I think it was a camp song. I don't know if you know who that is.
No.
It's like indie folk.
Indie folk? Is that your go-to?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like if you're getting ready for a race, do you have earbuds in?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you ever run with them in?
Sometimes, yeah.
Are you allowed to? Like,
not racing, but like warming up. Yeah, you can.
What are you playing?
Um,
That type of music?
no.
I was gonna say, like, I couldn't get real pumped up.
I feel like I'll listen to like some old like 70s, 80s rock
classic.
before races. Yeah.
You should have been in here yesterday. I had that thing cranking up, and I was giving Vinny music trivia, and it was all 70s, 80s rock. I like that genre. I mean, that's my childhood. So you know, my mom and dad playing Foreigner and Bachman Turner Overdrive, and yeah, it's a great era of music. What about 10 years from now? What are you doing?
I don't know if I want to stay in LeGrand, but I would like to stay in like Oregon, Washington, Idaho area.
The Pacific Northwest.
Yeah. Hopefully a job in dietetics and sport if I can.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully still running. I'd like to get into marathons and maybe ultras after college.
Like competitively?
Maybe not competitively, but just as a hobby.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's a pretty crazy hobby.
I was going to say, it takes a special kind of person to run for pleasure.
Yeah.
Like, and I know there are those people. You know what I mean? But I can't wrap my mind around it.
Yeah.
Never have been. I mean, I was a college athlete. We had to run three miles a day as pitchers. Like during the week.
Okay.
Yeah, 3 miles is a lot for just. But I was a pitcher, and that was part of building your core, making sure you had good stamina. And I hated every minute of it. Like I dreaded it.
Yeah.
It's just not. What motivates you to run?
What motivates me to run?
Yeah. Yeah. Like.
I feel like. I mean, I'm not motivated every single day. Like, it's really hard to be motivated every single day. But it's more just, like, discipline. Like, just having
showing yourself that, I can do this.
Because you're not going to be, like, realistically, you're not going to be motivated every day. But just, like, having that discipline and just, I mean, I like the way I feel after I run or during. Sometimes it doesn't always feel great during, but, like, the reward
like the
after.
Runner's high.
Yeah, exactly.
What about competitiveness? Are you competitive?
I feel like I wasn't as competitive when I first started just because it was so new to me, but I feel like I've definitely gotten more competitive, which is good.
Yeah, you have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you're competing at a collegiate level, and the whole goal is to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not going out there trying to, like, look at the wildlife. You're going out there to win, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that. I mean, that has to be it. Like, I mean, the other thing I can't wrap my mind around, and I know there's people like this, is like people that do sports just because they're good at them, just for something to do. The whole point of playing a sport is to win.
Yeah.
Like, I think. I mean, that's why you keep score. That's why you keep a time. Like,
exactly.
You're not keeping the time just for shits and giggles. It's like let's do it and win it, right?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, what's your goals for this season? Where do you want to be at the end of the year?
For cross country, I am hoping to make it to nationals either individually or as a team. Hopefully both. Which individually would just be top 15 at conference.
Okay.
And then I would obviously love to make it as a team though.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, which we should, but then.
No, go. Yeah.
I think I want to say it's top 30 or 40 All-American at nationals, but that's against like 300 girls. But I think it would be super cool to
Oh, dude, that would
All-American.
be awesome.
Yeah.
Like that, and that's got to be a goal, I think, too, as well for anybody. Like, what's better than that? I mean, the only thing better than All American is being the national champion.
Yeah,
in
which
my
like
eyes.
it might be far-fetched,
Yeah,
but I mean
it
it's
should be
still
a goal though.
it's
It
yeah,
should
it's
be
still a goal.
maybe it's not an intermediate goal, but it maybe a goal that's out there because it's attainable. Anything's possible.
Yeah.
What about pineapple on pizza? You like pineapple on pizza?
I do.
You do? Do you order it?
I wouldn't say it's my go-to, but I'll like eat it. I'm not very picky, so.
What's your go-to pizza?
Probably like chicken barbecue pizza.
Oh, that's good. With like the red onions and that's pretty good pizza actually. If you could have any meal in the world, like any restaurant, mom's cooking, dad's cooking, whatever. What do you get?
Ooh. Let me think. Probably like. Have you ever had like a harvest bowl?
Yeah.
Just like sweet potato,
like
chicken,
all this.
quinoa, just all that.
So it's like a hippie bowl. That's what I call it.
I probably eat that like every day.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not like super exciting.
Yeah, but I like what I like. It's the same thing every day.
I mean, I get it. I love tacos. I'll have tacos. Like I could do with like taco in a bowl too. So like get rid of the shell because that's the part with all the carbs. But man, I could do that all day. Like it's just a meat, a lettuce of some sort, a cheese. I'm good.
Yeah, I can't go wrong with it.
No, yeah. And the harvest bowl, it doesn't have cheese in it, right? Like it's just.
You can add like goat cheese. I like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I'd definitely do that. If you had to choose one or the other, 5 years in prison or 10 years in a coma.
Ooh. Probably 5 years in prison.
Yeah, me too.
10 years in a coma seems like a lot because that's just 10 years behind.
Yeah.
So.
You wouldn't even know who the president was.
Yeah, exactly.
It would be so weird. You wake up and your body, like you haven't moved in 10 years, first off. Your body doesn't maintain muscle naturally.
Yeah.
You have to exercise.
You can at least work out
You'd
in prison.
be a walking bag of skin and water, basically. It would not be good. Who's your hero?
My hero?
Yeah.
Probably my mom.
Why?
She just inspires me with everything that she does and supports me. So.
Yeah, that's super important for college level athletes. Is like to have somebody, and it doesn't necessarily have to be mom or dad. Just somebody. You know what I mean? Like supporting everything that you do because this is a time of life where, like there's a lot of pressure outside of athletics and outside of school. You know what I mean? Just this societal pressure, and it's just built even more with social media and just everything that goes on. So having somebody like supporting you 100% is so important, especially nowadays. If you had to choose one or the other, the beach, like a tropical beach, or the mountains?
Mountains for sure.
Really? Do you not like the beach?
No, I love the beach, but like I love the mountains.
Yeah.
Like I could spend every day up there. So.
See, I kind of look at it like I've spent a lot of time in the mountains growing up. I moved here when I was 11 or 12, and I spent a lot of time in the mountains. You know what I mean? Now, I just want to hang out on a nice warm beach.
Fair enough.
Just not do and just listen to the ocean. And I do love wildlife. I do love the mountains. I think it's beautiful and everything. But at this point in my life, I'm like far enough along where I could live without the mountains probably.
Yeah.
What about one thing that Coach Welch says or does that you're never gonna forget?
This is a good question. There's a lot. Gotta think about this. Sorry.
No, you're good.
I would say. Talk so much. There's just so much to go over.
Oh, I know. Trust me. I've had quite a few in-depth conversations with them.
Just like before we race, he'll just tell us like do the best that you can today, no matter like how you're feeling. Like just do the best that you can in this moment. Like don't worry about any like other variables or maybe if you're sick or whatever's going on, just do like the best you can in this moment.
Yeah.
And I feel like that stuck with me. Just
I like that. Then it takes some of the pressure off. Too.
yeah.
Like if I'm just competing against me today, like,
Mm-hmm.
and then, you know, obviously you want to do better than you did the last time, but if you just drop everything out of your mind and just do it, it's like.
Yeah.
A couple more questions, then I'll get you out of here. If you could have a superpower, what superpower would you have?
Ooh, this is a good one. Super speed.
Super speed? That's cheating.
No, maybe.
I mean, I get it.
No, probably like teleporting. That would be a good one.
That's mine.
Yeah.
You could get wherever you want. And I always say this. It's like, dude, I'm going to Greece for lunch. I'll be back in an hour.
Exactly.
You know what? Like, no, we can't say, yeah, I can teleport. And it doesn't cost anything.
Yeah.
And it takes no time. It's like, well, you'd be able to see, not very many people get to see the whole world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you could literally put a different spot each day or each hour and just ding, ding, and eventually see almost the whole world.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
You'd be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go volunteer in an orphanage in Africa for a couple hours today.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to come back to the football game.
Yeah.
That would be, I don't think it'll ever happen. It definitely won't happen in our time. But
yeah, probably not.
I mean, weirder things have happened though. Like,
yeah.
I mean, there's so many unexplainable things in this world where it's just like, maybe someday they're sitting here talking about something else after they just teleported back from Mexico.
Yeah, maybe.
Last question. If I was a senior in high school and I was looking for a place to run cross country, why should I come run cross country with you guys at EOU?
I would say that we just have a really good team atmosphere. We all work really hard, and we're all very welcoming. And I mean, Coach Welch is a great coach. He's a great coach, and yeah.
Awesome. Eastern Oregon, she's EOU Harrier. Kaleah Hines. I'm Dodzy. Kaleah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thomas, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So this is your senior year. All 4 years as a mounting running cross country and track?
Yes, sir.
Do you run indoor and outdoor? Or?
Yeah, I do both indoor and outdoor.
Oh, so you're busy all year long.
Yeah.
That's basically, I mean, you are a dual sport athlete because track is technically a different sport.
Right.
When do you get a break?
I'll take like a couple day break between like nationals of each season. But for the most part, during the summer is when I have my break. It's like a couple weeks, and then I start summer training, and then into cross.
Right back at it.
Yeah.
In track and field, what do you run?
I'm a 5K, 10K guy.
So you run distance and that too. I mean, every once in a while you'll see a distance guy that's cross country that'll run like mid, 800 or the mile.
Right.
But you're 5K, 10K. What got you interested in running?
I wasn't really good at any other sports, so it was kind of like running was kind of fun because I was a little bit better at it. And going to my 7th grade year, that's when the middle school middle school starts for Boise School District.
Yeah.
So my mom put me in there before school started to make friends, and then I just kind of stuck with it.
Interesting. Yeah. How'd you end up at EOU?
My high school coach, when he was in college, considered coming here, and he knew Ben. He didn't end up coming here, but he had the connection with Ben, and he had other athletes attend EOU as well. So I asked my coach to reach out to Ben for me, and then we just started talking. And then I really like the small school aspect as well as the rural community, and it being 2.5 hours away from my hometown. So it was like it was a good fit.
Everything lined up perfect.
Yeah.
For you. That happens a lot. I mean, if you look at like they say, EOU is Oregon's best rural university by far.
Right.
I would say it's the Pacific Northwest's best rural university. It just has so much to offer people that are interested in being outside.
Right.
And that are interested in not being around tons of people.
Yep.
And I mean, if that's your cup of tea, this is the place, right?
Yep.
This cross country team this year. This is the first time and correct me if I'm wrong, but this right now is the first time, and this should change since you've been here, that you guys weren't ranked in the preseason.
Yeah, or we were ranked in the preseason, and then after our first meet, after our first race, we were receiving votes, and then the week after that, we didn't race, and then another
Okay,
school
so it's
kicked
all
us out of the
based on
receiving votes.
the way the races fell.
Yeah.
What's your favorite race of the year?
I like Willamette a lot.
Everybody likes the bulls.
Willamette's just fast, and like you don't have to wear spikes, so you can wear like normal shoes, so you're not as beat up. But it just runs fast, and like it's
Pretty flat.
It's and like it's just the first time of the year where we have a big meet, and then we all can compete, and then we all run well, so it's always a good environment before and after. So it gives us a lot of confidence going out of it.
Yeah. What's the worst weather you've had to run in a competition?
My sophomore year at Spokane, we had a cross race in the snow.
Yeah.
And that was fun for, never running or racing in the snow, but I definitely wouldn't do it again.
No.
But it was
well, what if it snows before the next race, wherever you're going?
Well, then I guess I'll have to run in the snow.
You have to throw the spikes on. Right?
Yeah.
Like, well, do you just wear normal running spikes when it's snowy?
Yeah. Sometimes some people will put in longer spikes, but for the most part, it's just the same shoes.
Yeah. Most of the spikes are screw in and screw out. So
yeah.
Like football.
Mm-hmm.
You can change them. So you didn't play any other sports in high school at all. It was just running.
Yeah.
Running.
Yep.
What motivates you to run? Like how do you get yourself?
I find that my teammates motivate me to run a lot. Like I just like the environment that I'm in when I'm with them and when we're running good. Like they bring me a lot of confidence, and I want to succeed, and I want to succeed with them, as well as my family. My family are kind of big runners. They're like more marathon type of runners, but they're big into it, and I like running and making them proud and everything.
I like that. What's the team's goal this year, and then your own personal goals too?
Team's goals this year is I feel like we have an outside shot of winning conference, and making it to nationals and placing as high as we can at nationals.
Yeah.
And then my personal goals are I want to be top 5 in the conference at the conference meet, and then All-American as well.
So top 30?
Yeah, I think it's top 40.
Is it top 40?
Yeah.
I mean, those are respectable goals and attainable too,
yeah.
in my eyes. I mean, I'm not like a cross-country expert, but I pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
As far as you personally, what are you going to school for?
I'm going to school for health and human performance with a concentration in exercise science. So athletic training, personal training, coaching, possibly physical therapy.
Yeah. It's like probably 80% of the people that I've interviewed are either health and human performance or business majors.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very common
mm-hmm.
in athletics at any school, not just EOU. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
The other 20% is almost all teachers.
Yeah.
Teachers. and that's just part of, athletic. Like you want to share whatever you've learned and what your passion through your job. Why wouldn't you want to?
Right, exactly.
I get to every day, and it's like this is the best job I've ever had. Speaking of that, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years?
Yeah.
Hopefully married, kids, just a nice job either as a coach or a physical therapist.
Yeah.
Maybe do some traveling too. And I'd like to keep running and do more marathons, maybe some triathlons afterwards.
You're interested in triathlons too, but that's biking and swimming.
Yeah, a little bit. I think it'd be cool to try one or take 1 or 2 of them seriously.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was into running, I think that would be the where I would go with it is like running, swimming, biking. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Then it's not this monogamous chasing hare.
Yep.
We were talking about that before the show. Like the term harrier comes. It was common. Apparently, it's not common today, but I think it's a cool name for a cross-country runner. A harrier?
I think we should start using it,
yeah,
bringing it back.
I agree. Bring it back. Let's bring it back. Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
I'm indifferent about it. I mean, I'm not drawn to it, but if there's pineapple on my pizza, I'll probably eat it.
Yeah. So if you walk into a pizza joint, what are you ordering?
Just a pepperoni pizza, nothing crazy.
Just straight up pepperoni.
Yeah, like it simple.
I can respect that. If you could have any meal in the world, whether it's mom's cooking, dad's cooking, a restaurant, what are you having?
My mom makes a really good roast, and she'll make homemade mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
And sometimes my dad will make the homemade gravy. So roast, homemade mashed potatoes, and gravies.
Do you
my
miss
go-to.
that, like being here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. My mom used to make it like every Sunday
Oh,
for a while, and it was so good.
and on Sunday you're probably like eating like something from the either from like EOU cafe
Yeah.
or like whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and mom and dad like.
I'm scrounging up for food on
Right,
Sunday.
and you're like, man, every Sunday I used to have a big old slab of roast and mashed potatoes, and here I am eating top ramen.
It's pretty
I know the
funny.
feeling.
Yep.
Trust me, I really do. What's the last song that you listened to on your playlist?
Oh, what was it? Shoot, I just had the name. It was It's Not Over by Daughtry. That was the last one I listened
Oh,
to.
I know who. Yeah, Daughtry, the guy that was on American Idol.
Yeah.
What's your genre? What's your go-to genre?
I don't really have a go-to genre, just kind of what comes on, but I like to listen to like that divorced dad rock genre,
Yeah, that's Daughtry.
subgenre or whatever it is.
That's me. I mean, I'm a divorced
Yeah.
dad. That's funny, divorced dad. What about to get pumped up for a race? What do you listen to?
I'll listen to divorced dad rock or
I love it.
or just rap or some classic rock.
I like classic rock. When I would get, mentally prepared to do my sport, which was baseball, I was a pitcher in college. It would always be something mellow. Because if I got too pumped up,
Yeah.
I couldn't throw strikes. I had to keep myself like, because I'm super competitive, and it's really easy for me to go from like overkill really fast.
Right.
So it was like, just put something mellow on, whether it be like R&B or whatever. I didn't care as long as it had a beat and it was like smooth and because, like I said, like some people, and me included, can get overly stimulated by music. Do you ever race? Can you race with earbuds in?
No,
You
they don't allow
cannot
that.
race
No.
with earbuds. Like, I wonder why that's a rule.
I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of too hard. I don't actually know.
Yeah. Speaking of cross country, though, like, and we had this conversation earlier in here because I like to understand sports that I cover, and I've talked with Ben a lot about cross country, and I like it's a team sport, but not really. Like you're right, you're going out there trying to win.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of the better you do individually, the better the team does.
Right. It's kind of like wrestling, and I said this to Bennett earlier. Like wrestling, yeah, it's a team sport. You're contributing to the overall score.
Right.
But if it's you against your teammate in the finals, you're not trying to tie him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
you're trying to win because it's an individual sport as well.
Right.
You can have the individual champion, and he might not be a part of the team champion.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Same concept.
Yeah.
What about if you had to choose one or the other, the beach, like tropical beach, or the mountains?
I'm a big mountains guy.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something about it just seems a lot more relaxing and peaceful than something like a beach. Not that the beach is bad by any means, but mountains seem a lot better to me.
Cats or dogs?
I'm more of a dog person, but I have cats at home.
You do?
Yeah. So
you can tolerate them, but you'd rather be with a dog.
Yeah. Dogs are more fun.
I think cats are, they're not a great pet, first off. They don't do a lot. They aren't they don't have emotions like when something, every dog I've ever had was able to tell when something was wrong with me. You know what I mean? Would play fetch or, you know what I mean? I've never seen a cat do that.
Yeah. I noticed that a lot of people who prefer cats over dogs are more relaxed people that don't like.
Way more relaxed people.
Don't like to have a high tall or a, I can't think of a word, but
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're just like okay with just this. all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely, I don't hate cats by any means,
Right.
but I just wouldn't go get one for myself for
Uh-huh.
sure. Why do they call you T-Rex?
Because beginning of sophomore year, before practice, we were inside or in the field house for practice because it was raining, and there was an inflatable T-Rex costume in our locker room, and we didn't know where it came from, and so I put it on.
You didn't know where it came from?
No, so I put it
That's
on,
funny.
and then I ran around the track with it, and Ben thought it was Justin, and then he was like shocked to see that it was me because I'm a bit more.
It's not something you would generally do.
Well, it is now, but like when I'm like first getting to know people, I'm pretty reserved.
Yeah.
So for him to see me do something like that, he was like, "Oh, he's not as reserved as I thought." So it was kind of a shock to him. It was pretty funny.
So now everybody on the team calls you that? Or?
Yeah, Ben calls me it the most, but
that's where
kinda
I
stuck.
heard it from originally. Was from Ben, and he sent me the picture too.
yeah.
I mean, my only concern there is like you didn't know where it came from and you put it on. Like, what if somebody like did something weird to it?
Yeah, that was the risk we took, but
Yeah, it was worth it.
yeah,
It was
it's still
worth
in there
that
too.
gold picture.
Yeah, it's still in the locker room too, and no one's
Really?
like come to grab it or anything. So
That's interesting.
yeah,
You wonder if somebody just forgot about it, or if they
I
just
guess
didn't
so,
care
yeah.
about it enough to. It had to have been like a Halloween thing, right?
yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
mean, cross countries during Halloween.
Yeah.
You guys dress up
Sometimes we'll have like a
team day or whatever.
yeah,
or-
well we'll either like wear something like funny or whatever, but
What are you gonna be this year for Halloween?
I have to think about that. Maybe I'll just put on a T-Rex costume again. And
You
call it
have
good.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? You haven't busted it out since then, and right?
We wore it once, but the batteries and the inflatable thing were dead, so
yeah,
we
not
just
the
have to
same.
replace those, and then.
And this is your last year, senior year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying bust it out. Why not? Why not? You know, a couple more questions, and I'll get you out of here. If you had to choose one or the other, 5 years in prison or 10 years in a coma?
Ooh. I'm thinking 5 years in prison, just because 10 years in a coma, so much changes in like even like a couple years that I'd get out, and I'd be like, everything would be different, I feel like. But at least with prison, you kind of have a little bit of an idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
And then
sure.
I'm like awake and conscious and everything. So probably 5 years in prison.
For sure. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
That's a tough question. I want to go to Switzerland and like see all those mountains there. I know there's an ultra marathon that they have there where you like run in between the countries and you run through like the mountains of Switzerland. That seems pretty cool.
Alps, probably, I would
Yeah.
imagine.
So seeing those mountains, I think would be really awesome.
Yeah. That Switzerland wouldn't be bad by any means. Who's your hero?
My hero?
Yeah.
Gotta be Spider-Man.
Your hero is Spider-Man?
Yeah. Who doesn't like Spider-Man?
Serious? Like, no, not your superhero.
Oh.
Your hero.
My hero?
Yeah.
Oh, probably my
Okay,
dad.
we'll
then.
say Spider-Man's your superhero.
Yeah.
Which is your generation, 100%.
Yeah.
He's the most popular superhero. But when we're going to go back to your real
my
hero.
real hero? Probably my dad.
Yeah, okay.
He's just, he's the main man
Yeah,
that I've always grown up looking up to. He's like one of the smartest and coolest people I've ever met. So
that's awesome. I love that. That's cool. All right, last question. I'm a senior in high school,
mhm.
and I'm looking for somewhere to run cross country or track. And I'm looking at colleges. Why should I come run at EOU?
I think a lot of it's just our culture plus our coach. We have a winning culture here. Like we all want to do our best. We all want to achieve like the highest we can. And so we all uplift each other as teammates. And like the worst thing we'll do is talk bad about ourselves. But when we do, all of our teammates are there to tell us, like, give us reasons not to think that way.
Right.
And I think that's a big reason they should come here. Plus we have easily the best coach in the NAI in the country.
Awesome.
Like Ben knows what he's doing, and he's
been doing it a while.
He's been doing it a while. He's developed so many great athletes. I mean, it's kind of a no-brainer to me.
Yeah. Eastern Oregon. He's EOU Harrier. Thomas Ogden. I'm Dodzy Thomas. Thank you.
Thank you.